Yeah, what's good everybody? Welcome back to another video. Now, today will be sort of a pretty interesting video. I guess you could call it a tour or a review, but today we're going to explore something really interesting. Right now I am standing in the bay of one of the coolest places ever. Now, if you are, a World of Keralis builder, then you definitely know what this is. Now, if you do not know what this is basically the old map of World of Keralis. This is what was, in the heyday of Keralis' time, back when he was grinding it, making like 50k views like in every single video. This was, what really jump-started the showcasing, the inspiration series, and even set the precedence of what I do on my channel and everything like that. Alright, so just a little information, a little trivia out there for builders and, players and viewers who do not know who Keralis actually is. Now, first of all, you don't know who Keralis is, shame on you. Nah, just kidding. But no, basically Keralis was a very influential builder, a really good builder in the views in the eyes of many people out there. He's a YouTuber, he has about 1.7 million subscribers. Very popular YouTuber. He really jump-started, modern and realism in the Minecraft community, in my opinion. I believe he's probably one of the most important, figures in the realism community. Of course, he's retired. He actually did review one of my builds back in Drakenberg in BCS. That was pretty cool. But right now, we were standing in, basically where the golden age of all that happened. Now, Keralis has been doing this, I believe, since like 2011, maybe even earlier. I joined and I learned about all this stuff, through my friend JP, who's been a veteran in this community. But yeah, this map right here is about, I'd say, 5 years old now. I think it started 2012. Now, I joined World of Keralis 2014, late March 2014. So I'm not really sure, when this started, but, based on what I've seen from Shiftmaster's videos, Shiftmaster, another really good, realistic, traditional builder, really good guy. Based on his videos, I'm pretty sure this was, back 2012, maybe even, actually, no, I wouldn't say 2012, maybe 2013. But yeah, this is a very old map, decommissioned around 2014, right when I joined. Now, the thing is, I actually have a house on here, and it's in a place that is called Old North, or Old Quarter, something like that. I'm not actually sure, and I've been looking for it for days, ever since I downloaded this map. Now, this map is huge. It's like 9 gigabytes. It took me so long to download this. Pretty big map, but if I find it, it's gonna be worth it. Now, I'm thinking, and comment down below if you guys want me to do this, that I just explore some of the houses here, because this is like kind of history right here. This is like basically everybody who built a house like this basically set some sort of precedence, and they set some sort of like route to what I do. Basically, a lot of the stuff that I do is also kind of based off of older builders, especially with JP Dillon. But yeah, here we go, Shiftmaster build. Now, the thing is, something really cool about this, these are Shiftmaster houses, but you gotta realize that Shiftmaster is still an active, and he's basically the owner of World of Keralis. I think he is the owner of World of Keralis. They moved ownership a very long time ago, but just take a look around this place. It's pretty amazing, and this is like pretty old. It's really old, actually. You can see some retro modern, and it's a bit laggy too, because it's huge. But yeah, just take a look at this. Now, I also have another town that I will explore probably in another video. It's called Ottawa, and man, I took some screenshots back in like 2014 on that town. Still amazes me how cool this place is. But yeah, when I first joined World of Keralis, it was probably one of the coolest and most like realistic kind of places ever. A simple map making like build team could make something like this, but they can't make something as realistic as this. I'm gonna go, and after the lag subsides a little bit, I should just go to any sort of building, and you'll find an interior, and that's what the magic of World of Keralis was. That's what I thought, like, what really make this community stand out from others. They really got the details down and everything. I mean, like, of course, you're not going to see something here, but, like, if you go to World of Keralis now, you're really going to find some realism. Now, one thing I really got to apologize for, and, this one took the biggest hit, but I forgot to turn off snow melt. So now, like, all the snow and ice is melting, and you get something like this. Interesting story about this video, and I'm this build right here, and I gotta find it. When I first like spawned as a guest on here, there's a piano in here, and it was really cool, and I should really get rid of the water because it's starting to bug me. But this building was probably one of the coolest buildings I've ever seen. Like, I'm like, oh man, I really want to live in this in real life. But no, this is one of the coolest buildings I've ever seen. And it's got one thing I really want to see. It's a piano. And that piano was like the design that I used. Every time a piano was needed, I still used that design. So let's see if we can find it. Man, this place is like swarming. Is this it? Oh man, this is it. Alright, okay, so like 5 years ago, I think 6 years ago even, I looked at this piano. I'm like, this is the coolest piano design ever. And I still use this piano to this day. Like, you go to one of my old builds and you'll find this piano. But you know, yeah, just a fun story right there. That's pretty cool building right there. I'm just gonna change the time real quick. Alright, it is daytime now. Let's check out some more parts. I'm actually in the urban part right now. This is a really cool building. See, like, one thing that I really like is that there are some builds that, you know, resist the, you know, resist the time, you know, the ages, and they really make it through, and they still are really cool to this day. So I'm just gonna take a look in here. Really nice. Not gonna spend too long. Now I'm actually using, I believe, the World of Keralis like current texture pack. Now one really weird thing is number one, I didn't even start using texture pack until like 3, maybe 4 months into building on the server. But I don't even think the server actually had a real resource pack at the time. I know that Keralis did use a resource pack known as Modern HD. By the way, if you guys don't know who Keralis is or never watched his videos, I'm gonna link his channel down below. You definitely gotta check that out. You know, check any of his videos out. You know, not the current ones. Keralis is a retired YouTuber. I mean, in terms of Minecraft, he does do some weird gaming stuff nowadays. But yeah, he's doing what he likes. So that's pretty cool. So, Maddie C. Made to exploit Victorian experiment. Yeah, that's a pretty cool experiment. Just gonna go look around here. Yeah, pretty cool map. I'm not gonna spend too much time. I don't want to make this video too long. But yeah, if you guys want to actually download this map, you guys got like a really good, you know, upload speed, download speed, then I will link that in the description as well. You should also find it on the World of Keralis forums. All the downloads are down there. I think next time I also travel and find Terra Nova actually. And I think about that is actually, you know, a lot of my showcases are actually on Terra Nova. And it's not actually that old of a map. It only retired last year, the year before. And as you can see, water melt. Oh, this is a pretty cool building actually. So you can find something really cool. But yeah, I really made a mistake. And everything's melting right now. This place is a disaster. It's a good thing I turned off Fire Spirit, because I know a lot of buildings around here is like, you know, notorious for keeping, you know, that wood interior. This is a really cool build. I believe this is, I bet this was made by Shift Master, you know. And this place is getting really laggy. I think it's because, you know, it's probably got a lot of entities and everything in. But we're just gonna check out some more cool things. This is really nice. One thing I really noticed is that, you know, some builders don't change their style, and like I said before, it like resists time. Really makes it look nice. Now here's Nina Man. This kind of looks like something, you know, and Will would make, or like Tingus people names on World of Keralis that, you know, I know. But yeah, pretty cool. You really definitely see that retro modern. Now I really want to go over retro modern in another video. If you don't know what retro modern is, basically it's what I call, it's what you call any sort of old looking modern like this. Something I don't really showcase. I would never showcase a retro modern house, only because, you know, there's not really much to talk about. This is a retro modern building right here. They're really cool, and this is what, you know, this is what Merwin actually calls as, he calls them Little Wayne houses, I guess, because, you know, it's something really rich and flashy, something a celebrity want to live in. But I'm gonna go over that in another video. But oh yeah, here we go. Here are the modern houses. I'm gonna end the video around here. But just take a look at that. This is actually a really nice house. I'm actually gonna see who built this. This was made by, oh, this was made by Ustin J. Oh, really nice. It's a really nice house for Ustin J. Now, if you guys, actually, Ustin J's, I believe he's a builder on Blockworks right now. I think they're still alive, but yeah, that's a build by Ustin J right there. It's pretty cool. Something I gotta respect out of these houses is like the sheer creativity that's put in these houses. Not the most realistic, but definitely the most creative. But, you know, I was also thinking about doing like a Let's Build on one of these houses, just because I don't really know how to build modern, and it definitely be easier to make one of these. And dang, it is laggy. But just take a look at this. This is what, you know, Keralis was known for back in the day. This is what really jump-started that creative hype right there. this is, this is what made the world, back when they didn't just accept anybody. It was probably like, and this is what JP told me, and we're gonna end on this, but basically JP told me, JP Dillon, really good tribe builder, he told me that World of Keralis basically was had some of the most elite builders, and they did create some of the best builders, and I could have a whole list, but I can't really talk about that right now. But yeah, just take a look at some of this. World of Keralis had some of the most elite builders, known. If you've seen any sort of World of Keralis builder back in like 2014, apparently like they were like they were a big shot. And the acceptance rate when you applied to get into World of Keralis was like 40%. When I joined, it was about 60%. Nowadays, they kind of accept anybody. It's kind of disappointing, but this was it. This was it. But other than that, yeah, it's basically the spawn of the map. There's definitely way much more to explore on this map. Alright guys, that is basically all I'm going to show for today. Now there's way more that I really want to show, but I really want to keep this video to a minimum. If you guys want me to check out some more parts of this map, then I definitely will. Just be sure to leave a comment down below, support this video. Also be sure to subscribe if you are a long-time viewer. Also, might want to check out that bell notification button, because apparently that's pretty big and you might want to do that. Other than that, I got a Twitter and I also got a portfolio. Check that out. Check out some cool builds of mine. Now, if you are like an old Keralis supporter, you recognize some of these builds, also be sure to comment down below, because I would also like to know that. But other than that, I hope you guys all have a great day, and I'll see you guys later.